Hi everybody, and welcome back to the stream. And I'm actually going to have to leave you for just a second because I remembered I have to go grab something. Wonderful way to start. Alright, let's try that again. Now, things are going to be a little bit different tonight, maybe, because I've once again fiddled with my sound settings, because obviously I can never leave well enough alone. However, this time there's several reasons for it. One of which being, I've got some new mic equipment. Well, really, not the mic itself. The mic itself is the same old mic I've had for about a year now. But I have a proper pop filter and windscreen for it now, so hopefully that will lessen some of the background noise and pops and fizzes and things. Although I just had a hell of a time trying to eliminate some background noise. My PS4 is running kind of hot, so that's probably not good. I think I may have eliminated it. Hopefully this is going to work. I guess we'll see. But yes, having an actual pop filter is great. Now I don't have to have a pair of socks over the top of my microphone. That hardly did anything because they were way too thin. So... Ooh, that beer is sharp. Well, it's an IPA, that's why. Okay, that will do it. Anyway, so without further ado, we'll dive right back into Red Dead Redemption, and if you'll recall, the last thing I did last time was, well, I robbed a train, because I'm apparently an asshole. And there are folks gunning for me now, it seems. Let's see if I can get away from them. See, because I could pay off my bounty, but you know what? I kind of feel like leaving my bounty in those two areas just to see how long, like how long I can go. See how long I can get away with it. That'd be fun, right? Looks like those assholes have vanished. Do 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 do. Do. I feel like there was a mission I was able to do up here. Oh wait, yes there is, right there. Eagle flies. Might actually go have a chat. A chat, yes. May go have a chat with that fellow and see what it is he wants me to do. Although prior to doing that, let's ride back up into Valentine. I got some stuff I may want to do up there. Change of clothes for a start. I don't need to be a Viking. It's just sometimes I choose to be a Viking. That's all.
You done good, girl.
Yes, I'm hoping to do a little bit of streaming tonight. I will do, well, this is my main focus, but if I've got more time at the end of the night, I might carry on with, Batman! Some more Arkham Origins. Seeing as how I cut off at a bit of an odd time, there, last time. I'm just about to go find the Penguin.
Hey, partner.
I've got a lot of doing to try to restore my honor, so I'm just gonna be stupidly polite to everybody I see. So prior to stopping into the hotel for a change of clothes... Well, actually no, I think I might just go ahead and do that right now. Fuck it. Wait. Do I have 3 main missions I can do? There's Eagle... There's Trelawney... Oh, Sadie! I can go down and... adventure with Mrs. Adler. For the moment, though, let's go have a nap and have a change.
Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Room.
I require a room, my good man. Hear this fellow having the time of his life up here. No, I don't need to search the dresser. Just change my clothing. What outfits do we even have on the horse? Well, I suppose I can leave the summer gunslinger on there for now. And, I don't like that one. Although, let's go back to classic Arthur, shall we? Just good old gunslinger. Boom. Although I think I do want to change... Maybe not change my hat entire. Although I do want to customize the hat. That being said, I think I want to... remove a hat from my horse. It's amazing how frequently this just comes down to making Arthur fashionable. I don't really want to keep that one on my horse. That can come off. Or that. Come off. So can that one. Rockhorn can stay on. I keep forgetting about the helmet. Let's put the miner's hat on there. You never know when that might come in handy. Like the Bison Gambler's hat. Doesn't quite fit this, though. Snake Bulldogger hat actually kind of goes pretty well with that coat. I think I want to go with Arthur's classic hat, though. Except with a feather. Oh, I can just go ahead and do it this way. You can have a purdy flower. I don't like how crazy ostentatious that is. Go with that. Boom. Boom. That's more ridiculous than a large number of the other fancier hats that he has. Now is time for sleep, Arthur. Sleep, an easy sleep. Rest. Rest. Yeah, no, we're definitely keeping that. That's what we're sticking with. La di da.
You should wash up.
You can't tell me what to do. I'll be as filthy as I want to be.
Morning, sir.
Morning, dude.
Ladies.
Hey there.
Good morning to you.
Let's go in and have myself a feast while I'm at it. Arthur's probably getting a little bit on the... Oh yeah, he's getting a little bit on the skinny side. Let's get some gruel to stick to his bones.
I'm sorry there.
Oh, you back in town?
Good morning.
What's it to be?
Hey, mister.
Howdy, sir.
Give me some lamb.
Made a lamb's fry.
How you been?
Hey there, partner.
My provisions ain't got nothing on this mutton, I tell you that, sir.
Hey there, partner. Thanks for your assistance.
This ain't no woman's game,
Hey.
that's for sure.
Hey there.
Hello.
Hey, mister. Hey there.
Morning.
Good to see
Well,
you.
for a minute, I thought that was my Civil War friend. Do I want to? Nah, not really. I don't really want to customize anything.
Let's have a look.
Are there any guns I haven't bought yet that I can? Something I haven't. What's happening? Oh, okay. Well, a very good game. Very good. Apparently, well, I don't own as many models of the Cattleman revolver as I can, or the Schofield, or the volcanic. I thought I bought 2 volcanic pistols, though. I guess not. I still cannot buy the Mauser.
He's running around New Hanover. I'd be out of business.
Or the Litchfield. Or the Carcano. For a minute I thought there was a plane flying by in the game, but no, that's here. Okay, there's not really anything you can sell me. I really gotta stop by the fence, too, to, offload all the crap that I stole off of that train.
Hey, mister. Hey, partner.
Oh, sir, prior to doing anything, let's go do something I haven't done in a while. Taking a show. I'll clean you up when I come back.
Hello, here for a ticket to the show?
What is the show?
Which show is it today?
Ah, Saviors and Savages, a trip around the world. Has you sitting on the edge of your seat. Still got some tickets left here.
Nah, never mind. I don't have time to be, taken in a show. I don't have time for dilly-dallying. Just pretty up my horse and go talk to royalty. Well, native royalty, basically.
Okay, my girl.
The Regal Eagle. Go have a chat with the Regal Eagle. Maybe we'll go out for some Harvey Wallbangers. Wait, no, that was a bar, and the bar was called the Regal Beagle. I got the animals wrong. Excuse me. Hey, look, a passenger train. Let's go rob it. No, I'm not going to go rob that train.
Hey there, mister. Yeah. Hey there.
Morning, mister. Yeah, Eagle Floss is down here. Hello, my dapperly dressed young man. Although he might not be as dapperly dressed at the moment. He's probably in his work clothes. Probably take the marker off. Hello, friend.
You came.
Of course I came. Said I would.
There's a foreman. His name is Danbury. There's the files in the office above the refinery room. It's that window with the blind drawn up.
I see it.
If the files are as incriminating as we believe, Mr. Cornwall's men will destroy them if they know you're coming.
There's only one of me, son. I don't intend for them to know I'm coming. What will the files say?
There'll be a report from Leyland Oil Development Company.
And you got the money?
Yes?
Any ideas how I sneak into this place?
You could crawl under the fence or hide in a wagon. They keep rolling in.
I'll go take a look.
If there's a problem, call for me.
I thought the whole point was that this had nothing to do with you.
Ideally. If you are quick, you could climb into the back of that wagon.
Look at me be sneaky. Picked a lovely day to be sneaky. Kind of reminds me, actually, I was reading an interesting article earlier about the translation and localization of Metal Gear Solid. It was an article from Polygon called "The Bizarre True Story of Metal Gear Solid's English Translation" by a guy named...
Hey, Tom?
Oh, hello.
Picking up? Yep. Supposed to meet the early train to Saint Denis.
Okay. Better get a move on then.
Yeah, it was done by a guy named Jeremy Blostein, I think, who was the guy who actually did the localization of it. He was the only one who did, apparently. Took him like 7 or 8 months. Didn't get paid for it until the end. It was a harrowing tale. It's interesting, it does go to show the amount of work that goes into it.
Alright, I'm gonna start loading up.
Okay, let's try to be pretty sneaky about this. I was wondering what the whole point of this area was. I guess now I know. But yeah, there's an interesting bit in the article where he specifically mentions that, like, he ended up taking diazepam while he was at it. Which is, you know, if you play the Metal Gear games, you know that that's the drug that Snake takes to, steady his hands. It's essentially Valium. Also, he smoked like a tilt the whole time, which kind of fed into a lot of the dialogues about Snake smoking. I've got to try to get upstairs without being spotted. You keep on shoveling, my friend. You don't see nothing. Oh crap. Of course, as soon as I grab what I'm looking for, all bets are off. I'll shoot my way out of here if I gotta. I got no love lost for Cornwall and his men. Howdy, friend.
You must be Danbury. Who? What? Quieten yourself, friend. This won't take long.
Yeah, I suppose I gotta be violent.
Danbury,
Yes.
I need some papers, my friend. Nothing important. A file. I'm from head office.
You're not from head office?
Does that seem important right now? Need a file by the Leland Oil Development Company. The one about the oil near Wapiti?
I...
Danbury, think, man. Mind is a terrible thing to lose. Especially over such a nice floor as this.
It's here! It's here!
Better not be tricking me, my friend. I'm just gonna push this pail out of the way. Just rearrange your office a little bit.
Good, Danbury. Real good. they'll give you a promotion for this. No, Danbury.
Danbury? Danbury, you okay?
Tell the guard you're fine.
Yes, it's just... I'm working. All's fine.
Now stay quiet. Or head office will send me back to get you.
Escape the office through the window. I'm taking my bucket and I'm going home. This has got to go south, right?
Hey, hold it right there!
Of course.
On the ground and hands in the air. Easy now, fellas.
Now, we won't tell you again.
Cool. I guess that's my friend.
You're going to the dogs! Shit! I ain't gonna miss you!
You know what? Let's have some fun with this. It's already pretty explosive in here as it is. Let's blow everything sky high. Fuck it. Boom! This whole place is gonna go up in smoke. May as well make a little bit of extra profit along the way. Not too much extra profit, though. Oh, hello, sir. Oh! It's like 4th of July. You don't need to tell me twice. Explosion! Where the hell is he? Oh, he's up there. Okay, cool.
Come on, Arthur! Did you get the documents?
But we need to get the hell out of here.
Follow me!
Time to fly, Eagle, my friend. Time to fly.
They're coming after us!
I appreciate that he's using a bow for all this. Me, I ain't quite so confident in my bow skills.
I don't see any more of them.
I just cleaned this horse. Come on now.
That explosion came just in time.
I was happy to watch some of that oil burn. So you met Mr. Danbury?
Yes, don't worry, he was very obliging. I thought you wasn't getting involved.
Thought you were gonna enter and leave silently.
Thank you.
No, I did half of that, right?
Saved my life.
Thank you. I hope. Well, I don't know what I hope. But who knows? Maybe these will be of some use. Here's your money.
Thank you.
Nice. Bronze. Why is it giving me that? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's automatically going to the thing. The one that I've just done. And instead it just goes to some random collection thing. Progress, that's where I need to go. A story. Chapter 4. American Fathers. What's the checklist? Oh no, I did get gold. I thought it was bronze. Infiltrate the factory by hiding in the wagon, reach Danbury's office without being detected, kill all of the horseback pursuers during the escape, complete with at least 80% accuracy. Well, hot damn! Back in the saddle. Literally.
Okay, then, girl.
Also, I apparently have mail. You've got mail. Well, let's ride on over to the place. Emerald Station. I need to fence a bunch of stuff and I can pick up my mail over yonder. While I'm at it. Another thing I want to do before I head on up, well, head back to camp, because there's some stuff I need to do down that way. Like that mission with Sadie, for example.
Easy now.
Oh, the corpse vanished. Corpses. But yeah, the other thing I want to do is I want to head north again, because I want to go take a look and see... What can I say? What I can see. I can go talk to Mr. Marco. Let's go have a chat with him. Oh, that counts as New Hanover. So I've nearly uncovered the entirety of the map. There's just a little area around this ridge next to Ansburg that I haven't checked. Oh, and that area up there, too. There's a house or something. Alright, well, let's go investigate this corner before I do anything else. Well, go talk to Mr. Dragic first, maybe, then investigate that corner. A rabbit! You wascally wabbit, you. Hopefully my old friend Seamus is willing to see me. Oh, I should also take a look at some of the challenges too. Hopefully there's some of those I can take care of. Well, there's one that's going to require me to head back up to Strawberry. Let's take a look at those right now, actually. Challenges, steal horses, that should be easily enough. Need to find treasure. I need to beat a fillet opponent in Strawberry. Make 5 special miracle tonics. Strawberry to Saint Denis. The long scope rifle kill, I still don't have that. Scavenger kills. Bunch of kills with a single stick of dynamite. Alright. Well, I won't worry about those too much just yet. I'll hang off on that for now. Give me a moment, I need to... I don't know if the mic was close enough. Alright, Seamus, my old friend. I'm riding in to have a chat with you. What the fuck? Beira, why? Beira, why? Well, I was going to brush you down, but if you want to get stuck on a bench, that's fine by me. What do you mean you're closed? You're a fence. You're always up to shady shit. Fine, I'll wait until morning. You know, because bright of day is the best time to do shady shit. You're a genius and a scholar. Wait, wanted for what? What did I do? Oh, bounty hunters. Things are a little bit too hot over here right now. Let's go collect my mail. If I'm allowed.
Hi there, folks.
Mister.
Morning.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
Everything okay? How's it going?
Got no reason to complain.
All right, well, good luck to you.
Goodbye.
Nice to see you again, sir.
I would like to take my mail, please. Invitation from Mayor Lemieux. Well now. Aren't I rising up in high society? What a fine hand that man has. Oh, May 1899? Looks like we have an actual... Who the hell is Monsieur Kilgore? Oh wait, no, I'm Tacitus Kilgore. Never mind. It was lovely to make your acquaintance at the residence the other night. You meet so many people at these kinds of functions, it is hard to keep track. I did notice, however, that you were near my study when poor Pierre had an accident and some documents simply disappeared. Now, I have spent far too long
But I like a vacation from this
in
place.
politics to make accusations wildly, but just long enough to know when I am owed a small favor. Perhaps your gung-ho frontier spirit and my cold old-world cynicism could work quite well together. Indulge me in a meeting at least. Come to the back of the mayoral residence any night you wish, knock on the door, and my assistant, Jean-Marc, will let you in. I hope to see you soon, your newest friend, Marie Lemieux.
You let me.
Thanks, mister. Morning to you. Morning, mister.
Morning, fella.
A letter from the Jarl. Looks like somebody's moving up in the world. Wait, no, wrong game.
Oh, hello again. Train's here, folks. Everyone head over. Have your tickets ready.
Hey, partner.
Hopefully my pursuers have amscrayed. Hi, Seamus. Remember me? I'm the man who blew your head off that one time.
Ah, I recognize that face.
You've recovered quite nicely. I think I'll hang on to that. Actually, can you make a thing for me?
After a little tchotchke, are we?
I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. Don't have that. Where the hell am I supposed to find vintage Civil War handcuffs? Well, I need a legendary alligator tooth, but still. Where do I find cobalt petrified wood? Where do I find an abalone shell fragments? What do these things even do?
Never asked a question about an acquisition in my life.
Decreases speed, the horse health, and stamina cores. Speed that stamina core drains. Need to find an old brass compass, wherever the hell that is. Whatever. I'm gonna just sell you some stuff.
Okay, let's see.
Sell you 2 of those.
Shame to part with it, I bet.
All those, though maybe I shouldn't have. I'll keep the gold earrings. I'll keep the gold jointed bracelets because I think I need them.
Oh,
Yeah, I do.
yes. People lose these all the time.
Sell all the silver emblem rings because I can guarantee you I'm not going to require them. Hang on to the meteorite fragment because, you know, what the fuck, right?
Now, where did you get this, I wonder?
Hang on to Catherine's brooch because I'm a freak who collects the trophies of the dead.
Come across a few of these myself.
Thanks, partner.
Next time I come across some bounty men, I think I might just clear them out. Yes, I haven't been up this way yet. Let's go up this way. Well, I mean, I kinda have been up this way, I suppose, but not entirely.
Hey there, mister.
Gotta watch myself up in Butcher Creek, though. A lot of them up there aren't too forgiving of strangers.
Hey there.
Oh! Well, lovely storm we're having today. You would think the vintage Civil War handcuffs could be found within the place. Fort, that's it. So how close am I gonna swing by? I'm gonna swing right by the fort. I'm gonna dodge back in there and take a look. Because if they're anywhere, I would think that they'd be there. Excuse me, friend, were you being impolite? Were you being untoward? Were you being an asshole? Also, I think I should switch from explosive to high velocity for these things. Yeah. Okie dokie, folky. Let's head on inside and see if I can find me some handcuffs. Do I have any ginseng? Hopefully I have ginseng. No, let's eat some oleander sage instead. You know, the actual poisonous shit. Of course, alternatively, there might actually be some Civil War handcuffs in the basement of that bastard's house. I can't remember his name. You know, the guy whose head I blew off. The slave catcher. Oh, pirate rum. Not that I really need it anymore, but pirate rum. Sometimes I just like to get drunk. That's a good place to stock up on ammo, if nothing else. It wasn't entirely a wasted trip. Ooh, gold nugget. Fuck yeah! Well, seems unlikely that I'm going to find those here anywhere, so... horse. Oh hey, it's the snake that bit me, possibly. Stay right there, my friend. I'm gonna get my revenge on you. Just as soon as I go through the fucking massive arsenal of weaponry I have. Yeah, fuck you, snake. Snake skin. I'll learn you to poison me. I just need your skin.
Alright, girl. Idiot.
I require your flesh. A grub bag. Oh, haven't actually made any food in a while. Maybe I should make some food soon. Oh, looky, looky! Let's ride up into the hills. See if I can get the jump on them. I wonder if I can actually hide from them. Oh, there's a lot of them. course, they know they're probably gonna find me pretty soon, so.
Get back.
Oh crap, dogs! Dogs! I like how I lose honor for killing the dogs, but not these guys.
You're dead, you son of a bitch!
You tell him Arthur don't care. Oh wait, I did lose some honor for killing that guy. Okay, maybe I should pay off my bounty then. I don't want to be as dishonorable as all that. Oh, of course I could be dead now. I'm dead now. Okay, I really don't want to do it right now. But, perhaps one thing I'll do if I try to play through the game again at some point or another is, I might just try to be an asshole from start to finish. And then I'll just, you know. Was this the way I went before? Yeah, it was. But yeah, I'll just try to be an asshole from start to finish, and, just murder everybody I come across. Just be fighting off bounty hunters the whole game. Because I'd like to keep Arthur a morally upstanding fella, at least for my first playthrough. I was gonna say, I thought I saw a hut in the distance when I was getting shot to death by those men. But it wasn't a hut, it was just this thing.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick ride through Butcher's Creek. See if there's anything new there. And I think I'll go pay off my monumental bounty at Ansburg before I investigate the hills around the town.
Hi there, mister.
How you getting by?
Mister.
Nice morning, huh, mister?
Oh, nice to see you're more cheery than you used to be. Okay, well those guys are asshole-ish.
Hello, ma'am.
Good morning.
Is the fellow with his picking on a plane still here? Oh boy, is he ever.
Hello, gentlemen.
Yeah, I know. You son of a bitch.
That's real pretty. I love listening to you play.
Don't know if I like looking at your massive goiter.
It's all good. Calm down. Hey there, partner.
Your hair is glorious! Absolutely glorious.
Okay there?
That's right.
Hello, boy.
That man just called me an asswipe.
Howdy.
I get the feeling riding around here is just gonna end up pissing people off. It's like, hey, how you doing? Hi, nice to see you. Nice to see you. And they'll get all pissed off at me, and then people need to get shot. Can I go inside this house, I wonder?
Hi, folks.
Man.
Why are you...
You
Don't like visitors, huh?
Why do I get the distinct feeling I'm gonna cause a fist fight now in a minute? I mean, I could go ahead and steal their game. I don't think they're going to be too pleased about that.
Let's go, girl.
Whatever, there don't seem to be too much interesting going on up this way.
You gun master!
Whoa, what? No!
Done good.
I want to keep a high honor, not anger a bunch of hicks. I feel like I've already been up here. Probably have. Can I hide in the house?
God damn it!
Nope.
Spirit's gonna eat your soul. Curses. God.
Why are there so many of them? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to do a lot of penance for this one.
We'll burn you with
Seems like everybody in the town is coming for me. Well, I may as well make it worthwhile. Hey, that looks like a hat I should be able to take. What kind of hat is this? Ah, Roanoke hat. Cool. Now I can look like an inbred hick. And here I thought I was a nice guy. Clearly I am the bastard. Just wanted to hang out. Hope I find a fire soon so I can do some cooking. I don't necessarily feel like doing a lot of setting up a camp myself, I should say. Maybe I could have hung out down there and used one of their fires, but no. Not allowed to do that. Let's have myself some canned salmon. There we go. It's better. Now, where the hell was I going? Oh look, bounty hunters. I think it might be time for me to run. 1 second now. Oh, Ansburg. I'm actually closer to No, I'm still pretty close to here. There's a fish, a legendary fish I can catch down here too. Maybe I should also do that.
Yep.
Let's avoid the lawmen and attempt to, you know, not get shot to death. Though then again, I do recall causing a riot in this trading post Because I was wanting to read a goddamn poster.
Whoa! Hey, boy.
Maybe if I be nice to the dog, it will ease my conscience, soothe my soul. Those guys still chasing me? Well, they're up there. They're not far. This is apparently a stable, though. So in other words, this is probably a stable house that I can't go in. Excuse me while I dodge around the side a little bit. I feel like they're getting closer. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Well, sir, I better ride on over and pay this bounty off, because if not, we're gonna have ourselves one hell of a shit show. In the middle of town to boot.
Hey, mister.
Mister?
Welcome, welcome.
Can I pay the men to stop shooting me, please?
Pay all this off?
Thank God I have a clean slate.
Hey, mister. Hello, sirs.
You don't want to be starting any more trouble around here.
Hey, friend.
I didn't want to start trouble the first time around.
Mister. So?
Howdy, lady.
I bet you can take the blue devil out of a girl.
Lamb's heart.
Fresh lamb's heart.
I love me some organ meat. I tell you what.
Mister. Hey, fellas. What? Hey there. Hello, mister. Partner.
I blew up on the boss the other day. You got any blooded eye?
I like this place. It looks like the kind of dingy dive I would drink in.
How you doing, Hank?
Thanks for your assistance.
You have a lovely voice, madam. Or shame that you're here.
Passing through, don't want no problem.
Except not really. Oh, hey, a boat. And a fire.
Howdy.
You better watch your behavior around here.
Oh, I thought I could cook there. I guess not. Ooh, you have a card. I'll take that, thank you.
Just minding my own business, I promise you. All the best to you.
One of these days, I swear, I will find an entire set of these cigarette cards. One of these days. Not this day, but one of these days. Now, I do believe there's a legendary fishy at the end of the spit of land that the lighthouse is on. Stay here, Beira, my dear. Shit! Oh, look, a trail! Why didn't I think of that? I get the distinct feeling this would have been easier if I had a boat. Like that one, except not that big. Okay, so presumably it's right in front of me. Special river lure. Problem here is getting the fish across to the horse. Because I presume it's out here somewhere. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. We're waiting. Is that it? Maybe catching it from here would be an easier way to get it to the horse. Although I strongly suspect I probably need a boat to get to it. My patience is wearing thin, you finned freak. My patience is wearing fin. Ha 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 ha. I am quite the comedian. Perhaps it's over there. You know, I still find it amazing that you can spend a lot of time playing this game not even doing any of the outlaw stuff. It's just, oh, I'm just a hunter and trapper and fisherman. I just do all this crap. And break horses and sell them.
Go now,
Oh,
fishing.
that's something. Oh, it might be him.
You're magnificent.
Aren't you a big bastard? Legendary muskie. 36, that's one big goddamn fish. Record muskie have been pulled out of the waterways near Van Horn Trading Post. Now I gotta try to get you to the horse, somehow. Okay, what's the easiest way for me to walk up here without falling down? Ah, fuck. Don't fall in the lake. Maybe if I walk up the ridge here. Oh, there's my horse. I'm coming, Beira. I'm a-coming. Well, I mean, you know, it's better than it could have been. Alright, let's go mail this thing and then mosey along.
Hey! Look! You two are making your own fun!
Anyone else want to try taking my drink? Oh, you look thirsty.
I ain't thirsty, but I could crack some sense into you, sure.
Oh, you think you're real tough too, huh?
Look at you, you're a joke.
That first shot's free. Well, this fella's actually a pretty good fighter.
One more.
I believe I'm entitled to whatever you have.
I think I'd see something like that today.
Hello, sir. Hey there. Hello. Hey there.
Seen it coming.
I won't rob the other guy.
Hey, mister, you're back.
Can you send this fish COD? Though in reality it's a muskie.
I'll make sure it makes it to them.
Thank you for your help.
Wasn't there a guy in here? Huh. Strange. I can't open that. For shame. There's a services menu? I can take a bath here and rent a room? It's a rather shitty looking place.
Hey there, partner. Hey, mister.
Who taught you to look
The last guy scared
You
of me
need some
funny.
help with it.
Damn bloody mess.
Nothing for you to concern yourself with.
Okay, I guess that's my room and that's my bath. Though I don't require either at the moment. Some may disagree on the bath part, though.
Hey, boy.
Okay, now that I've done that, now that that shenanigans is over with, let's ride up to the top of the ridge here. And try not to run over the dog. Cause enough trouble as it is. I don't need to add animal cruelty on top of that.
Out of the way!
That was a mite less friendly than I would have liked. Whee! Okay, yeah, that's the house where I ran afoul of the fine folk of Butcher's Creek, and then shit got real for a while. So wasn't there a legendary fish? Yeah, there's one up there, I just haven't bothered to catch it yet. And there's one in the pool that I haven't caught yet either.
Yeah.
These are all things I could do at a later date, though. Oh, this looks interesting. What's this?
There we go.
That strikes me as the kind of thing Arthur would draw, so I don't see why he isn't. Oh well.
Yep.
Hmm. Oh, those are just turkeys.
Now, come on.
Oh no! Come back, horse. Come back. Come back.
Girl.
If for no other reason than I want to get the bow, you can buck me off whenever you want then. Stop rolling, Arthur. Alright, you damn cat. Ah! Who's the man now? Well, you're hardly worth keeping, but okay. Now can I explore the ridge in peace? Well, ah! Yeah, okay, maybe doing that is not such a great idea. Oh, come on. I know it's wet, but is it really that wet? Tell you what, maybe I'll head down into Ansburg now. a couple other areas to explore over this way. I can buy a newspaper in Ansburg. I don't really have anybody I can sell this cougar pelt to, but I'll hang on to it for now anyway. It's not gonna get any worse, unless it... Ah! Oh, Jesus.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah!
Señor, por favor, ayúdeme. Me duele.
We'll give him some whiskey, but I think this is better.
Some medicine?
Medicina. ¿Ya para qué? No puedo.
I mean, okay, I tried. All I can say is I tried. No one can take that away from me.
Okay there.
The hell is this? Somebody mining for something down here? Oh hey, a cigarette card. I'll be taking that. Five of 12. Holy crap, how many more do I need to find? Well, that many.
Mister? Hello? This is turning into one of them days.
This is a surprisingly large mining complex.
Partner?
Hey there.
If you can't treat people with respect, what's the point, I say?
I know.
Hey there, partner. Gentlemen.
Hey, howdy, sir.
Oh, there's another cigarette card.
Hey, mister.
Hey,
Howdy.
mister. Howdy, sir.
Hello there.
Partner.
I've had better. Peace, that's for sure. Hey.
Gotta suffer the profit.
Hello, mister. You know what? I'm feeling good today.
There's so much dynamite I could set off right now.
Hey, mister.
But I'm not gonna.
Hello there, mister.
Hey, partner.
Mister?
Oh, there's an actual front entrance to the mine. Then why is there a back entrance? What's the point of that?
Hey there. Hey there. Hey there.
Also, I am shocked, well and truly shocked about how civil all these men are. For some reason, I would have presumed they'd be pissed off to see me in here. I don't know, maybe they're all just lonely. Hey, what does this plunger do? This room over yonder looks pretty important. Let's check that out. Yeah, that doesn't really go anywhere. Nor does that one. Although I guarantee you at some point or another I'm going to have to do a mission that requires me to come down here. I cannot imagine there'd be any other reason for this to be here. Is this the way I came in? No, it's not the way I came in. But it's the way I'm going out. Who's the blind man? Where is he? He sounds vaguely like Hosea.
Penny for the blind. Penny for the blind.
Oh, it's him. My, you've traveled. How you doing, old man?
Blind man. Okay, here you are.
It's not a penny.
Be warned, sir. Do not slumber too deeply, for the man with no nose is coming for you.
All right, friend.
Who is this noseless man of which you speak?
Are you still here? What are you waiting for? I can't tell you what you want to
I never did do much poking around here in Ansburg.
Hi there, mister.
Whoa, what? I just wanted to be friendly.
Yep.
What is this? What's happening? I guess I'm not allowed up here? Oh god!
You're gonna be all right.
What the hell was that all about?
Let's go, girl. Yep.
How am I getting out of here? Oh shit. Oh no, there's a lot of them. I'm stuck. The horse is stuck. Ah, shit. You're on your own, Beira. I was just a curious explorer. Impressive, nearly run all the way back down to Van Horn. Oh good, my horse managed to extricate herself from the area. Okay, note to self, that spot is off limits. Let's not go up there. That's a good idea, right? I've murdered so many people I had no reason to tonight. Oh god. Oh god. Did you just inform on me to the law? I thought we were friends, Bera. Oh no, that's the brothel. I had the weird fertility statue. Okay, so let's just hang back a ways, and then we'll ride back into Ansburg and pay off my bounty, yeah? Sound good? Sound good. Though I think I should feed my poor horse. There we go. Carrots. Maybe while I'm at it, I'll check that treasure map that I've had kicking around for God knows how long. I can't remember which one it is, though. Is it the high stakes? No, I found that one. Maybe it was... I don't think it's Jack Hall, it's not the Torn. Poisonous Trail? Yeah, that's the one. Where the hell's that? There's a mound in the middle of a weird curly thing. Is there anything that looks like a weird curly thing up here? I've been in that building, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm positive I have. Pretty sure. I must have been. It's right on along the road. I mean, the weird curly thing could be there, but I don't see that. Up here, maybe? Could be at the end of that trail there. I don't know, I might have to head up that way. Whatever, let's just ride back into Ansburg the right way this time, as opposed to coming out around the back of a mine and then running afoul of a bunch of guys who are doing something that I'm not aware of. Hell's that?
Shit.
I'm beginning to think I should switch you out for somebody else. You really are... You're getting spooked. You're getting spooked like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, that's my girl. Hey, partner.
That's probably why, because I'd say that I wasn't supposed to go up there. Hello, sir. I want to pay the bounty, you know, the fine for all those men I killed.
Thanks, mister. Okay there?
Morning, sir.
Excuse me, partner.
Morning, friend.
You fellas ain't seen any of them fancy little cards, have you? I'm kinda in the market for 'em. Something of a connoisseur, you may say.
I'll be tending to you shortly.
No, you won't.
Hey, friend.
A lot of guards here.
Never listen to me. It's like talking to a goddamn wall.
What do you want me to do?
I don't want you to work in that mine no more, okay?
Would you rather I go back to thieving? I'm providing for my family.
Well, you can't provide for us if you ain't got no lungs. And what if it caves in again?
Well, I told you 100 times already. It'll get better.
Yeah, sure. And who's gonna change things around here? You? Jameson? He'll work you to death.
I've had enough. I'm gonna go put food on the table.
You're getting it from all sides, huh?
See if I care whether you come back.
Believe me, fella. You don't
Is
know
there a
what happened.
man in this town who ain't a moron?
He's just scared. Good job's hard to find.
A good job? Taking your lungs for a couple of dollars a week? Scared or not, he's gonna ruin us both.
Well, now that I've borne witness to this lovely domestic spat. Don't you just love how people just leave furniture laying around? It's great.
Morning to you.
Good morning, mister.
I don't know that there's really anything here I can explore at the moment, although I will ride up this road to go to what appears to be a house up that way. Snowburger milk chocolate. Sounds fucking delicious.
Hey there. Morning, mister.
Morning,
Hey there, mister.
Well, that's an interesting place to park a horse and buggy.
Howdy.
I just stubbed my toe, something fierce. That's a lovely oily sheen to that water. Which I now am absolutely coated in. The oily sheen to all this water.
Just calm down. Morning.
Morning to you.
Aha! I knew there'd be a cigarette card down here. I got a 6 cents for these things.
I have to say, life is pretty good.
Oh, I've almost got all of those.
You alright, girl?
Well, at least I know if I need a boat, I can find a bunch of them down here. Anyway, I'll leave this place. I don't know what the hell's going on here, and honestly, at the moment, I don't really care. Hey, what's this? This wasn't going to turn into an exploration stream, but apparently now it is.
Yep.
After all this time, there's still so much of this game I have not found yet. And I've played this for hours and hours and hours. It's a mighty pretty place. Don't know what else I can say about it though. Aside from the massive, what appears to be an oil leak going on back in Ansburg. So I've been to Ansburg before, but I only spent a brief moment of time there after I accidentally got stuck on a steamship and came all the way up here. And then I hopped on a train and went all the way back to... No trespassing, you say? Me and my hatchet say different.
You're all bastards! Bastards! Bastards!
Excuse me, sir, what was that? Didn't I do this on the other side of the map? Although you're a lot more well dressed than the other hermit. Ooh, rare shotgun. A rare double-barreled shotgun with faded brass tarnish and adorned with carvings, previously owned and cherished by a lonely woodsman living in solitude amongst the trees and wildlife of Roanoke Ridge. It has ammo capacity of 2 rounds, can use regular button. Okay, alright, cool. Not a special hat. That's a shame. I like how there's a bullet hole in his hat, despite the fact that I killed him with a hatchet. If anything, the hat should be split in twain. At least he didn't have a shitload of attack dogs. Got that. Now that I've murdered you, I'll just take your things. It's the old West way. Coin purse. $15 ain't nothing to sneeze at, I guess. No? Okay. It's a fancy bookcase he's got. He was a well-learned hermit, if nothing else. Hey, treasure map. I now have a mended map. I have no idea where the hell that is. It's a mystery to solve at a later date, I guess. So what saith you, you crazy son of a bitch? You got anything hanging out in the environs around your house? You son of a bitch. Nope, not that I see. Alright, Bera, my old maid. Let's go to this place. We're just going to track down all the hermits and murder them. Which is pretty ironic, seeing as how Arthur is very much an advocate for living outside the restraints of society. Maybe he's not so keen on it when it's anybody but him. Makes him a little bit of a hypocrite. Hey, that looks interesting. What's this? Big ol' funny looking rock. I haven't checked Arthur's journal lately. I'll probably do that before I stop playing. See what new and interesting insights Arthur Morgan has.
There we go. Hold up.
It's a pretty place, this. Black Balsam Rise and Reed Cottage. Interesting.
Yep. Hey, partner.
So something horrible happening here too? It usually seems to be the case for these cabins. Oh, well, we might have some valuables. Sketched map, you say? "20 steps north and 5 steps east." I apparently have to go to Elysian Pool, which is down there, and I need to be on that side of it, according to that. I wonder if that's what those trail marker trees are all about. What a fine-looking batch of lads they are. I'm sure they've never held up a stagecoach in their lives. I hope that's not the resident of the house who's walking by there. He's in for one pretty sore awakening if he is. I don't know if I'm going to bother going down to Elysian Pool just yet.
Hey there, girl. Yeah. Slow up now.
And that leads on down that way. I was gonna say, have I been there? But I know I have. That's where the other entrance to the mine is. What's this thing? I don't recall being there, but apparently I've got something marked out in the map. So let's head down there and take a look at that.
Whoa, back.
It's a mighty fine little house they've got here, though, whoever they are. I presume they're dead. I mean, I presume that about practically everybody who owns a cabin that I've come across. Rather than actually take the road, let's just cut across country here. Then again, here's a road. Oh, there's a spot called Deer Cottage. I want to check that out later too.
Yeah.
See what the deal with that place is. Like there's been a lot of clear cutting going on down around here, but I suppose they'd need quite a lot of timber for the mines.
Get back.
It doesn't look like there's a whole hell of a lot going on right here. Oh, there's a bear. Never mind the bear. The bear's not gonna hurt ya. Not that bear, anyway. Alright, let's check out Deer Cottage. And then I'll probably ride up to Willard's Rest, see if there's anything else going on up there, and then I'll go up and actually finally have a chat with friggin' guy. You know, the guy. Marco Dragic, if he's there. Doesn't look like the marker's there anymore. What's that? It's him!
Get away from me!
Nope. Yep. I ain't falling for that this time. Where the hell are you going? Who are you? I like how there's a guy fishing.
Hey, calm. All right, back off. Stay back.
Where did he go? God damn it, I lost him again. I don't know who the hell that guy is, but that's the second time he's sicked a wolf on me. Always around this river, too. He must be from around here somewhere. Whoever the hell he is, or whatever the hell he is.
Okay then, girl. Yep.
It seemed like he went this way.
Easy. Yep.
They live in like a cave or something along the river? That'd make sense, but I feel like I'd have a hope in hell of trying to I wouldn't have a hope in hell in trying to find it. I also like how I had a hell of a time, like, you know, running from that guy. Oh, is that the guy who was fishing? Well, he's dead now. Well, that's what you get for not batting an eye at a weird naked man. I presume he was naked. He looked like he was naked. Yeah, I gotta come back and investigate by the river some other time. I gotta investigate the mystery of the weird howling man.
Whoa!
Well, this place looks interesting. I don't know that I've been here before. What's that? I would think that there's some importance to this place. Ah! Fuck! Well, okay then. The importance of this place is that a goddamn cougar is going to murder me. Yeah, screw it, it's just what a skin is. It's not worth anything, but I'll take it anyway. If nothing else, I can use the meat. I'm not in a building, I'm in a goddamn cave. Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna make note of this place.
Let's go, girl.
I'm gonna make note of this place, because if there's anywhere that crazy bastard probably lives, I wouldn't be surprised if it's there.
Easy, whoa.
This looks like an interesting little area. Also, I'm not sure I've actually been to Brandywine Drop, so let's go up and take a look at that. Stuff does have a tendency to be behind waterfalls, after all.
Easy now.
Proceed on foot from here, my horse. Oh, crap. Nope. No! 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 Probably is a good thing I proceeded on foot alone. The horse probably would not have survived that. Dun 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 dun. New journal entry. I fell off a waterfall. It was embarrassing.
Yep.
Tell you what, let's try that again, except this time I'm not going to die. No promises or nothing, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do my damnedest. Whoa, it just got real dark all of a sudden. Whoa, what? Well, had I not already been maxed out on whatever it is the Age Pirate ROM gives me, that would have been nice. Alright, cool. Okay, now that's just weird growing lichen. It almost looked like there was, like, markings of some sort on the walls. Okay, how about we actually go to where I was planning on going in the first place, huh? Just do that. I am so bad at riding a horse today for some reason. Is anybody home? Doesn't look like it. Looks pretty similar to the other cottage I was at. Kinda spazzed out a little bit there for a moment, Arthur. Quite a lot of grub on this table. And a fancy, fancy fork. Too bad I can't take a nap in here and ride out the storm. That'd be nice. You want more than you have. Interesting. I'm assuming that's a cheat code of some kind. Oh, I can sleep in the bed. Nice. Sleep until morning. Let's have ourselves a little nap. Hope to God the owner doesn't show up and murder me in my sleep. Well, I've checked out all of this. Let's head up to Willard's Rest, maybe catch that fish, and then head on over to Dover Hill, see if Mr. Marco is around.
Yep.
Right up on this ridge, though. Never know when you might find something interesting. Or get stuck in a bush. Whoa, what? What the fuck was that? I hit the bush and all of a sudden a storm hit. Ah yes, Arthur accidentally rode into the thunder twig. Nobody knows the danger of thunder twig.
Whoa, easy.
Thought I heard a train. I guess I'm mistaken. Actually, no. I was gonna go catch that fish and then talk to Dragic, but if Dragic's over there, I'll probably go talk to him first.
Hold up.
Nothing new going on up here. And here I thought there would be. Oh well. But yeah, let's ride over and see if Mr. Dragic is home. And if he's not, then I'll just catch that fish and mosey on down the trail.
Hi there, mister.
Howdy.
No, I still gotta go a ways yet. Hell's that?
Whoa, easy.
That's a cougar. Time to ride. Chase after that man, not me.
Yep. There we go.
Well, I guess he's not home. Well, to hell with him then. Let's just go catch that fish. After maybe riding headlong into a tree. I love how this storm came on simply because I rode into a branch. How do you like that?
Hey.
So it should be out here. I presume.
That's, I think, yes. Ah, damn.
Seemed awful smart. It's like the fish deliberately ran aground on the rocks to break the line. Clever girl. Clever, clever girl. I don't understand what's happening. It's like it swims toward me to deliberately destroy the line. How very strange.
Go now, fishing. Have some.
Okay, it's a bit further away. Hopefully this means it's gonna... Tire. Come on. Now I got you. Holy shit, that's a big fish.
Wow, nice.
29 pounds. Keeping you. Legendary steelhead trout has been spotted by fishermen near Willard's Rest. Special river lures are the most successful way to catch this species of fish. Trout are known for being more active during rainy weather. Reports suggest the legendary steelhead could weigh over 20 pounds. Alright. Now let's mail you to that asshole Jimmy Gill. I just gotta find the nearest place I can mail things to. Ansburg, probably. Yeah, that's probably the easiest place for me to get to. Despite my trepidation of going to Ansburg, you know, what with all the death that happened, and the pain, and the shooting.
It's still rolling from the road.
Back up? What do you mean? I'm riding ahead of you. Come on now, man. Get your mind straight. Oh wait, no, yeah, I've already been in there. Sorry, fella. Sorry, fella. I don't know who I pissed off when I rode into that bush, but man... Apparently that bush was sacred to fucking Thor or something. Come with me, fish.
Gather your items, please. The train is on its way. Good to see you back, sir.
Why does this not cost me anything?
Hey, thanks.
Let's see. I mean, there's a few other things, odds and ends I can do up in this area, but I think I'll hold off for now because I believe instead I should probably carry on with more of the main story. Which means I can either go have a chat with Trelawney or I can have a chat with Sadie. I think I'll go have a chat with Sadie because as a Trelawney will carry on the main mission. And I think I'll take a train. I got money to burn.
You ever want to know how to handle someone? Just hope your journey's a good one.
Yeah, St. Denis is the closest. I'll go there first. And head on down. See what Sadie's up to. Being angry, no doubt. Chugga-lugga, 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 choo-choo! So if the game doesn't stall out on me and I can actually carry on here, that'd be nice. Would not it?
Hello.
How do you do?
Hello, mister.
How do you do?
Get going right now. Hey, mister.
Who's yelling at me? Why are people so angry? Ah! What are you doing, Arthur? Why are you just holding your hand so awkwardly?
Got a smile on my face today.
I'll put you down like a
Calm
dog.
down. Pathetic.
You'll put me down like a dog because I have a smile on my face? What? Just because your life sucks doesn't mean you gotta take it out on me. Ah, hello, Lucky Nickel. Welcome to the stream. I'm just getting chewed out by some man carrying a piece of lumber for some reason. I don't know what I did to him. I just got off the train.
Hey, mister.
And still the storm rages on. Well, that was well timed.
Hey, partner.
Whoops!
Hey there, mister. Hey, mister.
Hanging out here is great.
Hi there, mister.
Now let's actually go back to camp. It's been so long since I've been there, and everyone will be like, Arthur, where you been lately? It's like, well, I went fishing up north. Then I accidentally went into a mine. I started a gunfight in the middle of a town. And then I went to a spot called Butcher's Creek, where all the crazies tried to cut me to pieces. And, a naked fella sicked a wolf on me. So, you know, just basically life as normal. Those were some shoal pretty fish I caught, though.
Yep.
Also, maybe I'm imagining it, but I just feel like almost the entire time I've been playing, the weather's been stormy. What the hell is up with that? It's so very strange. Hi, folks.
Make sure you stay awake there, Karen.
Are we actually low on food? That'd be a switch. Then again, I haven't been here for forever, so.
We could really use some more meat, Mr. Morgan.
Yeah, well, guess what? I have all the meat you need! Feast, my friends. Feast. Also take these, I don't really need the money.
Fine, but make sure you get a good price for it. This should be some real good eating. Don't you overcook this now, Pearson.
There.
Thank you, Arthur.
Don't say I never gave you nothing. Hi, Dutch.
Some party, huh?
And very productive. We got some good leads out of it.
I'm glad we didn't have to tolerate all those idiots for nothing.
Of course.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Whatever you say.
I thought you'd run off to join the circus.
Huh? Circus? No.
Oh, this should be fun.
Oh, they're half to death.
I was fine. Really, I was. I ate spaghetti.
What?
Oh, it's
What
Italian.
time
food.
is it?
It's... I don't know how to explain.
Was it nice?
Yeah, really nice.
And the people?
They were nice too. Everything was very, well, different. I slept in a bed in a room.
Like a cage.
No. More like a palace in a story.
How nice for you. Our little prince.
Hi, gentlemen.
Boy's got used to fine living now, Arthur.
What could be finer than a home in a swamp surrounded by alligators?
Very true. Well, little prince, tomorrow we begin reading again.
Kid don't seem too pleased about that, Hosea. I think you pissed him off.
So, you gonna look into this bank?
Yes. I want to make sure we're fully prepped before making any moves.
For sure. All right, well, I should be getting on.
All right, Arthur.
Hello, Mrs. Adler. Who you want to go kill today?
How you doing, Mrs. Adler?
How are you? Been quite a journey since I joined you fellas.
Yes.
And now you and Dutch have joined high society. Oh, Lord above.
Yeah, it seems so.
I think my days in polite society are over.
Well, I just saw Bill Williamson at a party at the San Denise's mayor's house. If he can do it, anyone can.
You get any leads?
Yeah, I think so.
You know so, Arthur Morgan. Come on. We need to talk. Mrs. Adler, will you excuse us?
When you gonna let me come robbing with you, Dutch?
My lord, a few more like her, we could take over the whole world.
Yeah. A few more like her, there wouldn't be much of a world left.
Yes, perhaps. Now, the trolley bus station. I went down there. I took a look at it. I think we can hit it.
I ain't never robbed in a city before.
Well, you leave the planning to me. You'll ride with me?
Always. Is it just you and me?
No, we'll need one more, I reckon.
I say Lenny.
Not Micah.
Well, that depends if you want a massacre or a payday.
No, I wish that there was something I could do to make the two of you get along better.
Well, that's easy. Make him change.
Very funny. What is that?
What? What the fuck?
What have they done to him?
Look, there in the tree line. Everybody take cover! O'Driscoll boys are coming!
Holy... Well, that's where he went. Oh, Christ. I really wish I had a long arm on me. You sons of bitches. When are we gonna be clear of you?
Women and children, inside! Rest of you, hold your ground! Get down there and help them.
I'm on it, Dutch.
Damn crap. Come on, damn Driscoll.
Oh, well, I can't get back there and help, Karen? Okay.
What's happening? Driscoll's!
Hold in here. Stay away from the window.
You tell Mr. Pearson.
Get inside, fast. Come on, quick. Don't let anyone back through that door.
How's that boy? You ain't gonna get another chance.
I'm just starting to like that boy, too. And then they had to cut his goddamn head off. Overwhelm nothing, we're gonna kill them all.
What in God's name is going
front of that door. Get those doors barricaded quick. Good. Now, everyone, I got this. Get these windows covered quickly. John, you take the windows over there. Charles, you take the side door there. Arthur, you take the windows in the back. Go.
I really wish I had something better than a varmint rifle.
Is everyone accounted for? I think. Hey, I said is everyone accounted for? I don't know. I think.
Thinking ain't good enough, John. I've already lost somebody else. You gotta know.
Sadie, I gotta go help her. Cover me.
God damn it, where is she? Go to hell, you. Oh. Here I was gonna blow that guy to smithereens. Alas, it wouldn't let me for some reason.
Sadie. Why didn't you get inside?
Not that I don't appreciate this.
And miss all this? Come on, Arthur.
Now we go back. We need you in the house.
Oh, no, they don't.
That's a mighty fine glitch on that fella. That looks like we got ourselves some more food for the Crocs! Although in reality they're gators, let's be honest. Oh, now you tell me. Oh, god damn.
We okay? I think so.
Well.
Karen here. Poor kid. Mr. Swanson, would you take this boy and bury him someplace near, but not too near?
Of course. Charles, help me with the body.
We need to get this place cleaned up. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw.
Already taking care of it. Come on now, work.
Colm O'Driscoll.
Sadie's hair is just coated in blood.
Really hate. So can I, Arthur. So can I. We need to get moving. Away from here.
So we should start looking for another camp.
You ain't thinking big enough, Arthur. You ain't seeing the vastness of our problems and our opportunities.
I'm not sure I get you.
You will, son. You will. Meet me near the trolley station. We got work.
Shall we?
Yep.
A lot of folk have died at this mansion. It's gonna be hellishly haunted eventually.
He saved my life, and I could not save his. Mrs. Adler fought braver than any of us. She is driven by powerful forces I scarcely understand. That's what love has done to her, I guess.
high.
You all right, Reverend?
Just trying to make sense of this. I'm scared.
We'll be all right. You okay, Miss Grimshaw?
Oh, O'Driscolls, Pinkertons. Is there anybody who doesn't know where we are at this point?
I don't know what to tell you. You okay?
Yes. Just thinking about Kieran. Guess he was always living on borrowed time.
Maybe. So, no more Kieran.
No. I was just starting to like him, too.
I know.
Is she still covered in blood?
Easy, killer.
That's rich from you.
I ain't trying to rile you. Believe me. Okay, well, let's talk.
You're awful snarky for someone who's covered head to toe in red.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah, that was quite a mess to clean up.
In every sense. This has all gotten a little crazy.
We need to find where those O'Driscolls are at and go hit them back.
Well, I wonder where Kieran's buried. It's another grave to visit.
What now?
We need to start learning from our mistakes.
I know.
Christ knows we've made several. I like how we went from a nice little interaction with, you know, grandfatherly interaction with, Hosea and Jack, and, like, talking, hey, we gotta start teaching you to read again soon, and then all of a sudden, headless corpse, shootout, several men dead. I'm gonna ride on into Rhodes and buy a newspaper, see what the deal with that is, and then I'm actually gonna ride up and check out that house again, because I want to see something. And then after that, there's probably gonna be enough of this for tonight. I will be back though to stream some Arkham. I'm just gonna like take a 15-minute break or so, and then I shall return. See what's new in the news. See if there's any reportage on the cacophonous gunfight that just happened. There was a fight!
Hey there, mister!
And this is where another member of our group died. No, no newspaper? That's a shame. Alright, let's ride up to Bale Edge again and take a look in there. My fancy beard is starting to go. I'm gonna have to get myself a trim soon.
We are gathered on this very solemn occasion to dispense justice. Ladies and gentlemen, without justice, we're no better than animals.
Well, you again.
And you,
seeing you
for
work
your
through,
crimes, justice has come.
Come on already. We gotta give him the show.
Mark Johnson, a murderer, a brutal and fearsome criminal his entire life.
Go straight to hell!
A man who thought he could just leave his
Wait for it.
and become a rancher and family man. Well, the law
Wait for it.
that way, Mr. Johnson. A
Yeah,
changed
go for it.
man does not change the crimes he committed. We are what we've done. You can't outrun your blood. All right. Without further ado, pull the lever.
Crap! Too late! Did it too late! I should have shot out the rope right away rather than try to be civil about it, or fancy, or whatever. No, I'm not. That's what I get for trying to be fancy about it. He seemed like a nice enough fella, too. Oh well.
Yeah.
We all pay eventually. I also like how that was kind of a reference to John. Seeing as that is exactly what John wants to do. I think some of those fancy birds should be around here too. Ooh. Also maybe gator eggs.
Here.
I forget, what were some of the things that the guy wanted? Well, egret plumes, 505 reddish egret plumes, 505 snowy egret plumes, and 1515 Lady of the Night orchids.
Yep. Easy.
What's this bird? A reddish egret. What's this flower? Spider orchid. Well, I guess prior to actually, checking out the cabin, maybe we'll see if we can hunt down some of these things. I don't necessarily need to kill them with anything fancy. That was severely lacking in finesse. Seven of 30. Something tells me it's going to take forever to collect all these things, but okay then. How you doing there, bird? Poor little fella. Oh, that was gruesome. Maybe doing that in first person was not a good idea. Anyway, let's go take another look inside that hut before I finish with Red Dead for the evening. Gotta stay on the lookout for some fancy flowers, though. Seems like a pretty good place to hunt for egrets, so at least there's that. Is it just me, or is it a little bit more finished than it was before? I don't know. I'd have to go review. Anyway. Before I end, let's take a look at Arthur's journal, as I said I would. Okay, yeah, these are the old pages that I've already read. Mayor of Saint Denis Mansion. My lord, now I have done everything. I went to a ball like a fool in a fairy tale. The mayor of Saint Denis, Dutch got us invited by old Signor Bronte, and off we trooped, trussed up like turkeys for Thanksgiving, and waxed and polished and primped to within an inch of our lives. Bronte did not mingle with the other guests, but lorded over the place like a Roman emperor, deciding who to have killed for his fun. The place was full of drunks, lunatics, liars, and clowns, but the thing was kind of fun. Managed to not get into too much trouble, and may have some business. Opportunities, on account of inquiries there. We shall see, I guess. Seeing Bill dressed up like an ambassador and awkward as a schoolgirl was one of the funniest moments of my life. Met Evelyn Miller, the writer, which was amazing for Dutch. Met the mayor. Dutch and Hosea seem to think this dump is a world of possibilities. They want to look into the bank and some other business opportunities. We shall see. As long as we can keep ahead of the Pinkertons and Mr. Cornwall and the rest of them for a while, maybe we shall be okay. Except, you know, then Kieran's dead. Went to see that odd fellow, Algernon Wasp. I met at the party. Not sure how to describe him, but I won't forget him anyway. I could not do him justice. Different kind of fella, but says he'll pay good money for assorted feathers and eggs and whatnot, for his creations for various rich women. Gave me a list of things he wants. Evelyn Miller. Met that writer Evelyn Miller in the street. He remembered me from the party. Apparently my petty crime did not go unnoticed. Better keep my head down a little better. He introduced me to a couple Indians, father and son. Son angry, father with an air of what, exactly? Of something both impressive and frightening and kind about him. Great man, defeated by powerful and awful forces? I do not know, but his eyes, his very manners spoke to me. Arthur is such a flowery writer. Just think of what he could have done, if not this. Like, he's a pretty decent artist, he's a fairly decent writer. I don't know. Somehow I've agreed to help them. Seems they, like us, have problems with that gilded ape Leviticus Cornwall and his foul empire. We shall see how this pans out. Got into a fight with a drunk giant with a tiny head. Yes, that's what happened. Fellow was strangling a barkeep who had turned off his liquor supply. Part of some kind of circus act. Show was run by a woman, Marjorie, I think. She's missing a tiny magician. I suppose we all are. What the fuck? The hell's that supposed to mean, Arthur? I mean, you know, you never know when you're missing a tiny magician. He's run away into the woods. Said if I saw him, send him back to him. And there he is. Found the little magician and reunited this odd family. Fella tried to give me the slip a few times, but in the end, seems they love each other even more than they hate each other, or at least it was close. Want me to see their show sometime in Saint Denis. Say they'll reward me then, as they were broke now. Oh yeah, I gotta check up on them if I can. Discovered the world's angriest man. Relieved to realize it ain't me. World's angriest man, shot by fairly angry man. Kieran, the poor kid we spared from O'Driscoll's gang up in the mountains, is dead, killed by the bastards. He saved my life and I could not save his. They chopped his head off and tried to kill the lot of us. Mrs. Adler fought braver than any of us. She is driven by powerful forces I scarcely understand. That's what love has done to her, I guess. Feel like an animal living out here in the mud. Whole place gives me the creeps. Spider orchid. Any more pretty birds for me to shoot? No? Okay. Anyway, I think that'll do for right now. Safe game. Have I already saved? Oh, I must have just automatically saved after I got past that part. Alright. Cool. Cool. Anyway, that was fun, except for all the brutal murder and the fact that the relatively nice fellow got his head lobbed off. Other than that, everything was peachy keen. Anyway, like I said, I am going to take a brief break, maybe 15 minutes max, and then I am going to return with some Arkham Origins, and we'll see how that goes. So, I shan't be long. Stick around if you wish, and if not, well, thanks for stopping by anyway and joining the shenanigans. I'll see you soon, folks. I'll be right back.